Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews, and today we're going to do something that I was going to age for a little bit, but I figure let's just get it out of the way, because if I'm going to age all the beers that I would like to age, I won't have any beers to review. It's just the simple fact of that. And a lot of you guys, you drink your beers fresh, so you should get a fresh review of the beer, because sometimes getting only cellared versions of the beers sometimes isn't really fair to the people that want to drink the fresh batch. So, of course, you'll have a lot of age reviews from me, so beer geeks, don't you worry. But let's see about doing Adnams Tally Ho Reserve, a barley wine styled ale. Adnams Southwold Tally Ho is a limited edition barley wine style brewed at Adnams since 1880. Dark mahogany red with a rich, fruity aroma. Bottled and brewed once a year, it can be laid down like a fine wine. This is from the 2012, so this is basically let's call it a 2-year vintage. It's 11.2 fluid ounces, and I think it comes in at 9% alcohol by volume. So really great stuff. Alright, let's get into it and check it out. Of course, we got a cap here that we don't have already, so let's save the cap. And we have our Fuller's tulip glass. I'm assuming there's going to be a little bit of a bottle conditioning, but it doesn't actually look like it. It actually looks like it's pretty clear, which is strange for wines, barley style wines that you want to sit down. Usually they have a little bit of sediment. If I can get it up to anywhere near the light, it is really dark. Yeah, you can see light coming through here, but this is a fat, creamy head. Surprisingly fat head. There's a little bit of a soap sudsy bubbles in the top, but a lot of these bubbles are really tight. Very, very dark. Mahogany is definitely the color. You get a little bit more of that amber hues coming through here. Off-white khaki colored head. It's actually pretty dang dark. And fruity aromas is correct. Getting a lot of raisins and figs right off the nose. I'm actually getting a little bit of a sweeter fruit. I want to say maybe like it reminds me of a little bit of honey and some of those dried fruits. I think you get like apricots, however you want to say it, stuff like that. Coming through the nose a little bit. Even as a soft blackberry or elderberry coming through too. I'm definitely getting nice rich caramels, those molasses, brown sugar tones, those just damn fine qualities I'm getting out of this. I'm not saying this is damn fine, I'm just saying I love those aromas of nice, rich, aged barley wines. Just a little bit of age, it definitely improves your ale. It just does. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of something, those stewed fruits. A little bit of a floral booziness. Earthy, of course. Damn fine. I'm not really good at pulling a lot of different characters out of stuff yet. I'm just not. I haven't really ate and drank too many different styles of food and things and candies and stuff to really give you a good description. But there's something kind of like a fruit cakey kind of a smell coming out of here as well. Cheers. The body itself is actually kind of mid-body to like low mid-body. I'm definitely getting nice bready notes. A lot of cereal grain and bread notes on the finish. followed by a little bit of a floral booze. Getting a slight apple, a little bit of an apple peel maybe, or at least a dried apple. Slight dried apple, getting caramels, getting molasses, slight bit of a burnt sugar, brown sugar note. Raisins, of course. Would I have liked to sit on this longer? Of course I would. You are feeling a little bit of the booze in the chest. 9% though. I mean, it's not boozy and boozy are two different things entirely. Warming, a lot of lovely aromas and notes are for something, but something that is boozy to me is really hard to drink. Like, wafting booze, a little bit hard on the mouth, a little bit hard in the cheeks, a little bit hard to swallow even sometimes. It's boozy, but nice warming, big floral notes coming off. That's not a bad thing. It accents your ale. There's a lot of lovely sweet candy-like fragrances coming off. They don't translate very well into the ale though. Still, it's got this nice quality, more of the dark side, less fruits and big sweet notes. Then you're getting more of the molasses, brown sugar, burnt sugars, the toasted grain of those bread, earthy qualities. They're more transcending into the actual flavor. You are getting a little faint hints of those sweet raisins, though, to back it up. But the nose is where it's at. And I think with a little extra time, the nose and the aroma, I think, or the nose and the flavor would actually blend up pretty well. And that booze would even go further down, which I think it's masked pretty dang well anyway for being a 9% Barleywine. Okay, guys, we're back. And I'd just like to say this is pretty dang good. As I was saying before, the kind of aroma is these big, sweet fruits. I mean, it is really nice. I like the well-rounded aromas. I mean, because you're getting the molasses and the caramels and the things and the breads, but you're getting the fruits too. When it transcends into the actual taste, that's when you're getting more of just a slight raisin to carry it along, and that's when you're getting the molasses and caramels, burnt sugars, bread, real toasted malts, things like that. So it's more of a dark and dank mouth, really, than the aroma. So that and the mouthfeel is kind of low. Look at the sheeting, though. I mean, this is lacing up the waz. That's really awesome. Check that out for lacing. Isn't that a glorious thing? That's really cool. And I think the overall mouthfeel would actually probably even get better over time too. So you get the booze would go down, which there isn't much, believe me, it's pretty well blended. The booze would go down even more. Those dark fruits I think would come up in the taste, and you might even get a little bit better mouthfeel. So if you guys have any bottles of 2012 laying around, I think you should let them sit for just a little bit longer. Give them another year or two. Anyway, I'm going to give this one an 8.5. It's not really up to the 9 level for me, but it's pretty damn good. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.